Hi, everybody. This is Carrie Mubarak reaching out to you from wooingnature.life. This is your full moon view for Earth signs. So, if you are Earth sign, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or if you know your astrology chart pretty well and you know you're heavy on the Earth side, you can definitely use this reading to help you connect or reconnect. To your lunar cycles, which ultimately are going to reach deep down inside of you, connect to your inner sanctum, and then help you reach your highest self. So, this perspective is for healing. Everything here is for your own personal healing. Everybody's healing is different. How you heal and how other people heal is different, but this is very general. If you want to get even deeper, then you can contact me at info@wooingnature.life and I can hook you up with your personal full moon reading so we can get a little personal. All right. So in general, I will let you know that this full moon is a super moon, and it's bringing in a lot of really powerful energy, a powerful connection or attraction, this attraction of opposites that ultimately is going to get you in touch with love and with a sense of harmony and balance that you need. But it is about getting to your inner balance as well. It's not just attractions outside of ourselves. We can have attractions between ourselves and others. That's definitely there. So if you're looking for love, romance, stuff like that, it's out there. It can happen, but it is transient. It is fluid, and it is there to kind of awaken that beauty and that harmony inside of yourself and help you get in touch with that ultimately. So, Earth signs, I'm just going to take a look at you and your four corners here and see what you need to be focused on during this full moon period. So at the very center we have the talisman, and the talisman is it's just that. It's like there's this emblem or a symbol, if you will, a symbol of our connection. And so these symbols are being shown to us. There's signs, there's, all around us are signs of what it is that we want and desire, and those things are coming in right now. But you have to be paying close attention because the way they're coming in, it's not like, it's not necessarily coming in the form of the real tangibles like money and love and everything that I want and desire, and I should have it because I'm a spoiled baby. It is more or less about the rewards that come from the work that you've been putting in, either inner work or also outer work if it relates to your community. So whatever it is that you've been doing that seeks to benefit humanity is also being rewarded at this time. But you got to really pay attention. These rewards are coming in, or these signs are coming in. It's sort of like what you prayed for, what you asked for, you're getting it. But the way that it's coming in is in the form of contentment, like things that make you feel content or that make you feel that sense of harmony and beauty around you. It may not be in the form of money, and I know that earth signs kind of like, they like their rewards to be in physical form, but these are coming in very differently. So right now, what you're learning, in the place where you're learning and you're discovering, there's a spark, there's an ignition happening. You may meet people that inspire you. You may meet people that are actually opposite you, but the type of opposite that they are is an opposite that really attracts and also creates something very wonderful, something very magical. So you're right now, you're absorbing that, you're learning that, you're learning to see what that looks like, what it actually is, you know. So these messages that are coming through that are saying, yeah, hey, you've done your work, you have been there and available to people in every way that you've done that, it is expanding your reach, it's expanding your territory. Pay attention. They're all, these signs are all along the road. In this passage that is connected to what's happening with the moon and everything, it talks about how we don't see it. Like we can be standing under the tree and the fruit can be falling down and we can be looking at it rotting on the ground around us. But because of our perception, because of the way that we're looking at it, we miss it. We don't look up and actually claim what's ours. We're sitting around looking at the waste, the spoil, and saying, well, I don't deserve this. I should have better than this. Well, you do have better, but you've got to gain a different perspective. So in your West position, which is about looking in and looking at your past or looking into where you've come so far, you've got unexpected visitors. So I'm feeling like these may be people from the past, like the people that are coming into your life from your past that are reappearing and kind of unexpectedly. Look for people like that. Look for situations, something that you might have been putting your hands on and you kind of gave up on and said, well, it's not working. I give up. It may be coming back to you. It may be showing back up for you. In the North, I have storm fields, and storm fields are like that. It's like struggles and difficulties and, you know, things that seem to kind of like rock your world or shake up your world in some kind of way. This is definitely shake up time. And not in a bad way, though. It's not in a bad way. It's just that whatever it is that is getting shook up, it needs to get shook up, you know. Either it represents something that doesn't match with that strong pull, with that strong love and harmony. So if it's something that isn't working, that's ending for you in this phase, then it's ending because it's not connected to that energy. It's not connected to this love. It's not connected to things that are going to bring you to a place of harmony. It's not going to be something that is balancing you. So anything that's kind of in this situation, like it was great and then all of a sudden it's not, or something seemed like it was going well and then all of a sudden it's not, don't worry about it. This is like there to remove that, to take that out of your way. And then in the East position, we've got goblins. Now this, I love this card. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little glare, but you got all these little creatures down there and their eyes are glowing and looking googly and all this kind of stuff. But the goblins are really just like negative thoughts. They're things that we have attached to about ourselves. It may be messages that we got when we were children that we never did sort through, that are hindering, that try to keep you from getting what it is that you're trying to get to. Don't get caught up in the negative self-talk. It's about being very positive. The moon's connection to Jupiter. Jupiter is about being positive and optimistic. And so remaining optimistic and remaining in a positive mindset is really what you want to tap into. That aspect of the connection between Moon and Jupiter is saying, hey, look for these signs. You're getting what it is that you deserve. You're getting what it is that you wanted, and you're getting what's for you. But this is a spiritual thing. It's not a physical thing. It's not money. It's not success. It's not that. It could lead to that. It could very well lead to that. But you got to look at your motivations and what's motivating and what's pushing that whole thing. So yeah, the signs are there, the inspiration is there. The thing that's going to feel like it's throwing you off is when these storm fields come, when things come to blow away something that you thought was a good thing and it's not. You just got to remember, number one, you don't know everything. You know, the Creator knows all. And so what this time period, this moon is saying to all of us is that, yes, this strong pull toward that which we want, this strong infusion of opposites, either within ourselves or outside of ourselves, is there to teach us what we're looking for and how we should feel when we receive it. But it's also teaching us that that energy that we're feeling, that positive energy that we feel when it's happening, is really inside of us. We just had to have the experience in order to remember it, for it to spark our memory. Okay? So look for some unexpected visitors. Look for people from your past, people that you've already had some kind of contact with before. to come into your life and to awaken those thoughts, awaken that. All right, so I'm going to get some clarifying cards. Again, this is from Shadowscapes Tarot. Just to kind of clarify what we got here, Earth signs. Just want to reiterate at this time, if you want to get a personal new moon reading, then definitely connect with me whenever you feel moved at info@wooingnature.life. We can get a little deeper. We can also look at your personal astrology chart and see exactly where this moon is sitting and how it's also affecting you natally. We can do that too. All right, so getting some clarifying cards here for our earth signs. Oh, wow, we got the card of abundance, the Empress. We have the Knight of Swords. Oh, they're just flipping out. Just flipping out. I like it when they flip out. It makes me laugh. It makes me happy. I don't have to work so hard. Not that this is hard work at all. All right, so at that center, remember we were talking about the signs, the symbols, the messages that are coming through for you on your path that are saying to you, hey, this is where love lives. This is where it's going. You've got the Empress, which is the card of abundance. This is tapping into your abundance. And that Jupiter energy that is in aspect to the moon is also about that. It's like tapping into abundance, knowing abundance, feeling the abundance that's around you. It's about trusting it, because when you trust and believe in abundance, then the abundance comes back. It also talks about, and you can again get this from the general full moon view, but it also talks about how to tap into it. And the way to tap into it is by overcoming some of the parts of yourself, those ego sides of yourself that say, oh, I want this and I have a desire for this. I have this deep desire for this thing, but the desire is for personal gain. It's not for how you can serve humanity. It's about self. It's about winning. It's about beating somebody. It's about competition. No, it's not about that. These signs that are coming through that are leading you to your abundance are really tapping into your inner sanctum, your inner self, and how that then feeds society and how that falls into what is beyond self. It's really a selfless kind of love that you're connecting to. But in tapping into that selfless love, you really find true love, which exists inside yourself. It's pretty amazing. But anyway, so in that place where we talked about spark and about this powerful initiation of love that is coming through, we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is growing. The Knight of Swords is learning. The Knight of Swords is has an idea, has some sense of self, but there's another level to it. There's another stage of growth. It's not just about the self. It's not just about your own ideas and your own concepts and what it is that you want to do with it. It is about taking that to another level, taking it to the next step. In the position where we talked about people coming in from the past, unexpected visitors, we have the Two of Swords. So it's just telling you to look out for that. Be paying attention to that. You're sitting on the precipice of change right now. And so you want to be aware and be ready and be poised. Yes, this energy also talks about the need to be patient and be poised. Be ready for it when it comes. So when you can expect the unexpected. When the unexpected comes, just be ready. And being ready is being connected to the abundance, being in a place where you can begin to see, you're open enough to see what's coming in, that you're not looking for something that's completely material, that you're actually looking for, you're looking for the kind of rewards for your work that are coming in the form of contentment and that are coming in the form of those kinds of blessings, not the material necessarily. All right, in the storm fields, we've got the Three of Cups in reverse. Three of Cups normally means that there is camaraderie. There's like this connection that you make with people, and that those connections or those relationships that you're having then bring some positive energy, or that bring in the energy that you need. But in this situation, it looks like these connections may not do that, or that you need to be mindful in some way of those connections. So look at your relationships right now. What do they represent? Do they represent that harmony for you, or are they representing something that is the exact antithesis of that, which means it's toxic and you can get rid of it at any time, which is why the storm fields are there, to get rid of the toxic energy. And then in that place where the goblins are, we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Seven of Pentacles is when you're reaping your harvest, when the harvest comes in. And so not reaping the harvest is coming in the reverse. Not reaping the harvest is as a direct result of some of that negative thinking that happens. So stay positive, earth signs. Stay in an optimistic mindset. Remember that you are connected to the abundance. You're connected to it. It's just what the abundance looks like that you have to get used to. And that's a part of your own maturation. Can't have everything you want, but you can have what you deserve, and you can have what you've worked for. And those things are in direct correlation to each other. So, all right, earth signs, I hope that this was helpful to you. Like I said, we can get a little deeper if you want to. If you want your personal full moon reading, you can reach out to me at wooingnature.life. We'll take a look at your astro chart. We'll take some cards out. We'll get a little deeper in and start to look at how this is actually personally affecting you. If you want to tune in, I will also be giving the new moon view in a couple of weeks. This is just for you to tap into your lunar cycles, tap into your inner self for your own healing, wherever this sits with you. I hope it resonates, and I hope that it acts as a powerful healing tool for you. As always, I hope you have a great full moon, and I hope you're having a wonderful life.